What's going on, everybody? Shellz here. This is the introduction to a new series for the channel. A little bit nervous for the series, but excited at the same time to see how it goes, and we'll see how this progresses after the year. I think it's going to be very good. But anyway, today we are going to rebuild Arsenal, a team that I have a lot of respect for in real life. I think Wenger's done a magnificent job over 20 years. He's been manager there. I mean, the Sir Alex Ferguson versus Wenger rivalry was one of the best years I think of soccer I can remember. The 200s, amazing time. My best mate's a huge Arsenal fan, so we've had some always some good banter going around when depending on the scoreline between Man United and Arsenal, so I gotta give respect where that's due. But yeah, I really respect Arsenal as a team. I think Wenger's done a magnificent job, but we're gonna rebuild Arsenal if Wenger had left this season. So I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna change a few things up, and we're hopefully gonna bring Arsenal to Champions League, Premier League glory. Maybe we'll throw out the odd FA Cup in there, because Arsenal love winning the FA Cup, don't they? That's like their basically like their Super Bowl. But anyway, let's rebuild Arsenal. Let's crack on this bad boy. It's gonna be a good one. So basically gonna do this video. It's gonna be year one. We're gonna simulate all matches. So basically kind of like a manager mode type of thing. But we'll see how we go. I have a few good ideas for the start for the first 2 years, hopefully, and then we can progress from there and see how we go. But yeah, I'm hoping to win the league in the next year or two. Let's get cracking this bad boy. Let's get started with Arsenal. Here's the current Arsenal setup as it is. It's a 5-2-3 formation. I think we're going to stick with that for pretty much the entire rebuild. Lacazette, I'm not going to be changing him, I don't think, unless I get someone becomes like absolutely unbelievable, becomes available, like maybe a Messi or a Neymar. That's going to happen though, let's be honest, it's not going to happen. On the flanks, Alexis and Ozil, I mean, no need to change them too much. They are probably going to go down in rank, I'd say 28, getting towards that 30 mark where I started to decline. But yeah, I think they'll do the job for the few years we have them. Maybe if we get into year 4 and 5, we might look to replace them then. Midfield definitely needs an upgrading. Xhaka, I'm going to potentially think he's got up to 85. Ramsey, I don't think you're going to cut it, mate. We're going to have to look for a good midfielder to fix this up. Defense, we got quality wingbacks in Kolasinac and Bellerin, but Macho Monreal is the weak link in this setup. You got to find a new centre back, and basically limit damage. Check. What did I just check? 35. Okay, I did not check that out. That was one of the things I did not expect. We are going to have to look at a goalkeeper potentially, maybe this year or next year. Ospina on the bench, holding Iwobi got some good potential. So does Chambers. Santi Cazorla still plays. Wow. Drew and Welbeck, Walcott. I mean, Coquelin. These players aren't very good bench players, are they? We're gonna have to do some work to make sure these guys are somewhat respectable. But yeah, I think Drew, Cazorla, Mertesacker, I'm going to try and offload them guys. What age is Monreal? 31. Shellz getting to 31. So we're going to have to look for these replacements, these guys, pretty quickly. Very soon enough. So we're going to have to basically hope for the best this season. So I think we're going to start getting a centre back and potentially a new centre mid and basically work from there. First bit of business we've done in the transfer window today, we sold Theo Walcott to Leicester City for 20 million. Walcott, I just didn't see a future room at the club, to be honest. I have lined up potential replacements already, and I was going to buy a replacement regardless if we sold him or not. At 20 million though, we get 17 million of it in the end. Good budget boost. Fortunately, he has to go, but we're moving on. I have no loyalty to these players. I'm going to cut them if I think so. So, buy Theo Walcott. Thanks for service. Let's get a good player now. Our first purchase of the season: Andreas Christensen from Chelsea, the rival from London. 35 million. I think that's an actual bargain at the end of the day, and he's going to be worth 50 million by the time we finish this series off with Arsenal. 21-year-old, couldn't say no to him. Absolute quality player. I think he's worth like 25, is he? 26. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. You can't argue with that. He's going to slot right into our defense and pretty much be the rock with Mustafi and Koscielny for the time being this season. Probably looking for another centre back though next year. But great first signing. Our next bit of business, we picked up Saul Niguez, or Saul Niguez. I'm not sure what it is, from Atletico Madrid. 42.5 million. He is basically going to be the rock in our midfield. Absolutely think this guy's an absolute huge potential in this game. Another player I really like. 82 overall. I think he's got 90 potential. We got him for a contract of 60,000 for 5 years. Unbelievable deal. 42.5 million. Absolutely delighted with that. And that pretty much is going to be basically, I mean, you can't get much better than Saul Niguez. He really grows pretty quickly in this game. I'm looking forward to slotting him in beside Xhaka and see how he just grows and grows. But it's looking really good for the future. Massive, massive signing. 2 brilliant back-to-back signings. Looking forward to seeing these guys play. Probably our final buy of the opening transfer window. Christian Pulisic, the American from Dortmund for 24 million. Just 18 years old. He's an absolute beast this game. Absolutely, I love him. I pretty much buy him every career mode, I think. So I'm gonna have to basically, if we're any more of these series, probably have to tone down my buying of him. But yeah, we bought him for 24 million. He's basically gonna back up Alexis and Ozil basically on those wing positions until Iwobi can get up to that 80s, 82s, 83s. What is he? 79 overall, but he's gonna grow quickly. Worth 20 million. He is worth every penny. He's gonna be a hell of a replacement. Super sub. Cannot wait to see him in the side. Welcome to Arsenal, Christian Pulisic. Unfortunately, Santi Cazorla's tenure with Arsenal has finally come to an end. Sold off to Napoli for 17.5 million. In the end, he's like 32, isn't he? Something that I just felt it was time to move him on. He's 83 overall. It was probably the best deal we're going to get. Might as well push to get the money now and work on a replacement now, because he's not going to be here in 3 or 4 years' time, and I'm looking for 3 or 4 years' time in the future. So he's not going to be there in that time. So sorry, but we've got to move on. On transfer deadline day, unfortunately, we lost another player. Francis Coquelin is off to Galatasaray for 14.5 million. Again, another player I just couldn't see fitting in the side, so I decided to let him go. Bit of a deadwood player, but yeah, I mean, sorry, not sorry. At the end of the first transfer window, we spent 101.5 million on Christensen, Saul Niguez, and Christian Pulisic. Just some good buys there. I'm really happy we managed to get those guys for 100, basically just over 100 million. Pretty nice. And we sold Theo Walcott, Santi Cazorla, and Francis Coquelin for 52 million. Some smart buying there, I think. I really like what we've done on the offenses, or basically with Christian Pulisic and Saul, and then also on the defensive side of things. I think Christian's going to be an absolute rock on our team for the next future. Walcott, his time was pretty much up. He's 28. Cazorla, I don't know what age he is, but let's be honest, he wasn't going to last very longer. And then Francis Coquelin, I mean, he's just the odd guy out in the Deadwood squad. Top deals in this transfer window: Martins to Barcelona for 62.1 million, Dele Alli to Paris Saint-Germain for 59.6, and then Thomas Lemar to Bayern Munich for 50.9. I was tempted by Lemar, not gonna lie. I was very, very tempted by Lemar, but unfortunately, Bayern Munich beat us to the chase. So I won't be buying him next year or the year after that, or anytime soon, I don't think. But anyway, we'll keep an eye on Lemar though to see what happens in the future. Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, always a big game. Unfortunately, Sead Kolasinac has unfortunately had torn his hip flexor. He had 6 weeks. That's a big loss there. Thankfully, we did not sell Nacho Monreal, and he can come in and solidify that position. Xhaka picking up yellow card after 2 minutes, as I like to see. Hit him hard, and wow, 1-1. Rudiger with the goal for Chelsea, and Lacazette equalising for us. Let's see this game goes on before half-time. We're going to say 1-1. I would take 1-1, technically speaking here, Chelsea. It would be a good result away from home. But let's go for the win, boys. 30 minutes to go. 20 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. Lacazette! Come on, boy! That's the stuff. Lacazette gets us the 2-1 win. That is huge for our season. It's 2 big wins over Liverpool and Chelsea now. Olivier Giroud is headed for the exit door. $24.7 million offer from Atletico Madrid. A little too good to resist. And unfortunately, he will be making his way out of the club. Anyway, today it is the big one. It is the North London Derby. I think we have a full healthy team, do we? Thankfully we do. Let's get into this. Let's see what Spurs go with. They did sell Dele Alli, so they'll be a little bit weaker. Take a look at the team. Lloris, Aurier, Sanchez, Vertonghen, Alderweireld, Davis, Eriksen, Dembele, Wanyama, Son, and Kane. So they're still pretty strong with Eriksen and Kane. And Bellerin just goes off to a nice start with the goal. Come on, boys, let's finish this game off. 1-0. I'd love to be 2-0. Second half. Let's go. Come on, 2-0. Not the bad boy up. Let's wrap it up. Come on. Holding out here. 20 minutes to go. Stop them. Come on. Whew. Close game. 1-0. We'll take the win. Hector Bellerin with the goal. Shanley picked the yellow card, though, so you need to be careful of that. But anyway, good win. Solid enough performance, much needed win, and we own London. That's all that matters in the end of the day, isn't it? At the end of the Europa League group stage, we have qualified in first place. 6 games played, 3 wins, 3 draws. Pretty happy with that decision. 12 points, qualify on top. Pretty nice. I can't see who we're facing because I think there's 32, isn't there? There's not around a 16, so we'll have to check that later. Our first pre-contract signing, Stefan de Vrij. I think is it Vrij? Can't remember how to pronounce his name. I have no clue. We got him from Lazio. 100,000 a week to convince him to come. Big mistake, Lazio letting us get him. He will slot into where Koscielny is next season. I think he will be the pretty much the glue. I think Christensen, Mustafi, and De Vrij is going to be an absolute. It's going to be like a wall. I mean, it's going to be better than the Great Wall of China or any wall Trump wants to build. But yeah, great signing. Cannot wait for him to arrive next season. The perfect player to get, and I might not be done. I said I wasn't finished, and I wasn't. So we decided to pick up Ross Barkley from Everton on a pre-contract, giving him 115,000 grand a week. Well, he better be worth it. Big signing. Looking forward to seeing Ross Barkley on the side. He'll give us more attacking bit in midfield. I potentially might, move him in with Xhaka, swap them two out. But he can play other positions like right midfield and right wing. So we'll have to see what to do. But two big signings. De Vrij, Barkley are two pre-contract signings. I'm not going to do any more pre-contract signings this year, but I might do two more next season. Big signing, huge addition to the team. Since Giroud's left the club, I've decided to recall Lucas Perez from Deportivo for 2 million. Expensive, but we desperately need some support in that thing. And now it is time for Chelsea. 2nd of January. Big boys looking a bit tired, but let's get the game in anyway and see if we get on with it. We need a win. We are down the table. We need the win, boys. So let's turn up and show up. Chelsea's 5-2-2-1. Okay, let's go. Come on. Here we go. Chelsea put him Sanchez with the goal early on, and then of course Hazard equalizes. Bloody hell, Hazard! Come on. 1-1 after 30 minutes. Half time approaching here, and half time 1-2-1. Oh, 2-1 with Ozil with the goal right as I was about to say half time. We were Ramsey on for Shaq early in that half. Can we hold out? 10 minutes to go. Hold out. Big win, boys. That is a big win. That is clutch performance right there. Ooh. That was close. More Deadwood leaving the squad. Mohamed El Neni is off to Liverpool for 12 million. Again, another player. There was no future for him here. We have Ramsey. We have Wilshere still. He's not going to get game time. We already have Saul and Shaq in the first team. Sorry, out the door. Bye. Don't bang your head on the way out. The end of the January transfer window in year 1, and we haven't done much business. I basically signed Barkley and De Vrij to pre-contracts for next season. We sold El Neni. He just wasn't have a future. Biggest deals this time around. Juventus bought Malcolm for 45.7 million. Fekir went to Man City for 40 million. That's a good deal. And Promes went to Wolfsburg for 33 million. Again, not the best business. I was potentially looking for a loanee left back. I couldn't find one, and I couldn't find a centre back loanee either because we do have Mustafi injured. But hopefully we can survive this next period and just be competitive this season. A week on for the Everton game, and it is the North London derby against Tottenham at Wembley. Let's get into this game. So Mustafi, I forgot to say the last one. Mustafi is injured, unfortunately. He's out for 5 weeks. He should be back soon enough though. Chambers is going to come in for him today. Monreal is still in for Kolasinac as he is ACL injury still rest. Looked at the time, I think Kolasinac is about 8 weeks away from playing, so always going. Anyway, 20 minutes of this game, a yellow card for Davies there. Aldwell on the yellow card. It's pretty slow competitive game so far. We'll see when we approach halftime. 0-0 halftime. Here comes the substitutions. Nothing too big there. Hopefully Pulisic maybe can get us one. 7 minutes gone, 20 minutes to go. I take a draw right now. Sugar. Angel Correa, or whatever his name is. The Atletico Madrid player in real life has scored, and we lose 1-0 to Tottenham. That is a big loss. That is going to sting. Around 16 opponent in the Europa League is unfortunately AC Milan. I mean, we can't buy any luck in this game, can we? But anyway, let's crack on and see if we can do some damage to Milan. So are we home for this game or are we away? This is important. We're home, so we gotta get like a 2-0 win here. 2 or 3-0 would be absolutely delightful. Come on, boys. Bring home the gravy. We got Donnarumma, and they scored. That's the worst possible thing that could happen in the first 20 minutes. Thank God, Lacazette. 1-1. Going towards halftime here. Halftime. No changes for the teams. Big 30 minutes here. Come on, boys. We need something. Just anything to get us going. Think about Jamie Vardy. What the hell? It's a random signing. Unfortunately, we have not got anything out of them. That is bad. Wow, that is going to cost us big time. I really thought we need to get a point. We need to get at least a 2 or 3 goal advantage, and we did not. And that could come back to bite us hard in the ass. The reverse fixture away to Milan in the Europa League. This is the round of 16. Good news, we do have Kolasinac back, and he will step right into the side. Hoping for the best here. We need a win here. Come on. You've just got to perform today, boys. I mean, we've put the best team we can put out here. There's no excuses. There's no injuries. We can't see injuries this, injuries that. This is our best team. They've got to go out and perform. And Saul Niguez is exactly what we wanted to start the game. 20-minute mark, gets the goal. Come on, boys. This is it. This is the performance we want to do now. Let's hold the defense holds up. Monreal off for Kolasinac. That's a good substitution. I wanted to see Kolasinac get something. And Saul with the second goal. That's it. We're going through, boys. Come on. Hold out for the 10 minutes now. That's it. That is a huge victory, boys. Absolutely brilliant game. Saul Niguez, my man of the match. Brilliant performance. Good to see Kolasinac get some minutes in the legs. He is going to be a huge player for these next few years, I think. Hopefully he can grow the way I've expected him to grow. And it's good to have him back. Thank God to have Kolasinac back. And great job, Saul Niguez. It's the quarterfinal clash in the Europa League here. We're playing against Cologne. Is it Cologne? I think it's Cologne. Full Setch team, come on, let's get into the semi-finals. This is an absolute must-win game for us today. Come on, boys, let's get done. So our away goals will be absolutely delightful. 30 minutes, and Sanchez scores right on 30 minutes. Nice. They equalised 1-1. Interesting. Who's with the penalty, make it 2-1 to us. 30 minutes to go, boys. Hold out that 2-1 lead. Come on. Keep holding. Hold it out, boys. Come on. Hold it out. Big win there, boys. 2 away goals. That will really help us when it comes to the home leg at the Emirates. Big win, guys. Good job. It's the second leg of the Europa League quarterfinals against Cologne. Let's crack in this bad boy. We do have a 2-1 advantage with the away goals. So can we just draw the game and we get out? I'd love a win. So you got Christensen opens the account in 4 minutes and then picks up a yellow card. Not happy with that yellow card, mate. Sorensen for them goes off injured, so they've already used one of their subs. Saul puts 2-0. 3-0 now with Ozil after 35. This game is all but over for Cologne. Sorry, guys. Pack your bags. Get ready for the flight home back to Germany. It's been fun, and now 4-0. Bye, guys. It's been a fun experience. We are through to the semi-finals. Make it 5 with Alexis Sanchez. These boys are absolutely on fire. Magnificent performance, guys. That is the stuff we wanted to see at the start of the season, and we're starting to see it now. Brilliant game. Home today in the Europa League semi-final to Sporting Lisbon. Big game here. We are literally a win, 2 wins away from a final berth. And we'd love to get some silverware this season. We'd love to win the league. We still can win the league. But I really do want to win the Europa League this season. So let's crack it in this first game. It is at home at the Emirates. Andreas Christensen unfortunately missed this game, and so will Kolasinac again. Christensen with a yellow card. He picked up many of them, and unfortunately Kolasinac has I don't know what's wrong with Kolasinac. Why is Wilshere playing? Well, anyway, 1-1. They scored first with Petrovic, and then Ozil equalised at the 25th minute. I have no idea why Wilshere is playing left back, but anyway, apparently he is. Anyway, we'll see how that goes. Postage on for Ozil, Murdersack on for Koscielny. Shaka picks a yellow card. 75 minutes gone. Lacazette with a big goal. That's a huge one, boys. That makes it 2-1. They still get the away goal though, but a 2-1 victory. That gives us a real fighter's chance. I have no idea why Wilshere is playing left back. Someone please fill me on that one. Semi-final of the Europa League away at Sporting Lisbon. Let's get this game. Come on, boys. We have a 2-1 lead. Just win. That's all we got to do. Just win. Now let's get a nice early goal. That's what I'd love. And they score Martins right off the top. Martins is a beast in career mode. It's no surprise there. They do go through and away goals. Ozil with the penalty. Thank God. We're 1-1 now. Maybe we go through now? Yeah, we go through because we got the an aggregate. They score, we'd go through, and I think we got extra time actually. So this is got to hold out. Defense, boys. Defense. Christensen with the goal. That's it. That's game over. It's over, boys. We're going to the final, Europa League final. Here we come. That's how we do it. Great game, guys. Brilliant result. Europa League final. Let's get some silverware for this season. We deserve something for how difficult the season is with Klasnic injuries. Just I don't even know what to say about him. Here we go, boys. It is the final. I sent out the troops. Let's get the game win. Just come on, boys. All I want is the win. Just win it for us today. They have an injury already for Castellajo. Alright, Gas breaks a yellow card for them. 25 minutes in this game, and it's pretty quiet so far. 30 minutes, and back Hambo scores a goal for them. This is not good. This is not good, boys. This is not good. Come on, someone, please. Someone, please. Someone score something. No, this is bad. They have a red card. We have to score a goal. Oh my god, no way. We lost 1-0. I don't know. That's one of the worst losses of the season. That stings the most. Oh, Arsenal fan TV, you're gonna kill me. FA Cup final versus Swansea. After the midweek loss in the Europa League, I decided it's best that we sit out the kids in this game, or the reserves, I should say. Basically, I've gone with the second team. Ospina in goal, Nelson Chambers, Mertesacker holding Monreal, Wilshere and Ramsey in the midfield with Welbeck, Perez and Iwobi up top, and Milner scores a bloody penalty. Are you kidding me? We just cannot buy a goal or any luck here in the month of May as halftime approaches, and unfortunately we are down. This is an absolute disaster. Come on, boys, wake up, make something happen. A substitute, maybe anything. Oh jeez. Wow. Swansea are going to win the FA Cup. Congratulations to Swansea on a great year, great FA Cup win, as somehow we have come away with absolutely nothing. In the Premier League, Liverpool, of course, won the Premier League after our horrific finish to the season with a loss 2-0 to Huddersfield. Man United, Arsenal and Manchester City finishing out the Champions League spot, while Spurs finished in 5th will playing Europa League next season. Chelsea have to settle for 6th. The drop zone, unfortunately, is Crystal Palace, Brighton and Newcastle. Huddersfield survive on goal difference, and of course, because they beat us, they got 3 key points and they probably kept them alive. So fair play to them fighting for their life. We're not happy with you guys. We're going to crush you next year. In the Community Shield, we lost 2-1 to Chelsea to start the season. In the FA Cup final, we lost 1-0 to Swansea. We did put our reserve team out, but still, again, another loss by 1 goal. It's been a real theme this year. In the Carabao Cup, we lost 2-1 to Manchester City in the final. Again, another 1-loss final. It just didn't feel like it was our year. Dortmund won the European International Cup. And the Champions Cup, Bayern Munich won, beating Juventus 2-1 in the Champions League final. And then, of course, ourselves, we lost again in another final, 1-0 this time to Villarreal. So that rounds out the end of Season 1. A lot of good progress and a lot of bad at the end at the same time. Unfortunately, those final defeats are absolutely... They're the thing that sting the most. I think looking back at the season is the trophies we should have won. Losing the Europa League one's the one that stings the most, and then losing your Premier League in the last day at Huddersfield, that was one of the worst performances of the time. We have a good side, we have potential, it's just we need to keep moving forward. We're not there yet, we're just a little bit off. We have built a good side. I mean, there's been bad injuries because Klasnic just could not stay healthy this season. Does that mean I need to get left back this year? I don't know. It's a difficult one. So we're going to have to look at the next season, different things. Thankfully, we do have reinforcements coming in Ross Barkley and Stefan de Vrij. Cannot wait to have them additions to the side. They'll shore up our defense and basically give us midfield options. And it should basically make us a lot better for the upcoming year. And I think we're going to make a few more changes. I think Peter Cech is starting to lose some talent. So we might have to invest in a new goalkeeper. Looking at the team, I'm also tempted to think of getting potentially looking at a backup striker and a left back. There are 3 areas that I think we definitely need to address. Tempted to sell Welbeck, and I'm very tempted to sell that Perez guy as well. But it's all going to come down to how I feel the team, what we need to improve on with the team. I'm going to check with next season and then make a decision. I might get another backup centre back. I do think Callum Chambers, Rob Holding are good. They're just a little further back than I was expecting. I thought they'd grow a little quicker in year one. Same with Kolasinac, but he was injured. A few other players potentially that I would like to see more out of. I mean, I think Osaul and Xhaka, I think potentially we can maybe get a better player than Xhaka. Osaul's, I think, potential a little bit more. But yeah, I think Ozil and Sanchez, maybe we might have to look for replacements for them. If we get a good offer, we might have to trade those boys in and go for the upgrades.